40-15, chase 2 and 3.
Well, ladies and gents, welcome to the final of the round of 16 of the US Open. Final game of the 2-day period throughout which we play this round. We apologise for the technical issues that we've had, but we joined this match at 2 games all. So a very tight one to start with. This evening, I'm joined by my doubles partner,
Max Truman. Good evening.
There you go.
I think we're looking at a pretty tight match so far.
As the scoreline would reflect, 2-all, 15-all. Annoyingly, we do not have a actual score on top of the screen, but we'll get that to you as soon as possible. Looking at Ryan, maybe. But we will try and keep you updated as much as possible.
But yeah, we have Lewis Williams serving with Leon Smart receiving.
Just as you say that, typically they swap
switch.
ends. So how do you see this match playing out? I know you've played Leon fairly recently in the...
Yeah, I played Leon in the National Open in Philly.
That's the one.
A few weeks ago. And then I played Lewis in Aiken in October. So, yeah, I don't know. I think depends what Leon turns up. I know that he hasn't been playing a ton recently. Sort of going in between jobs, I think. But yeah, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be tight, whichever way it goes.
Yeah, it always is between these two. When they faced off, God, they must have faced off quite a few times.
I assume so. I think it went to 5 the last time they played.
So, yeah, we are definitely in for a great game.
Yeah, strapping in.
So here we go. Leon's defending more than the yard worse.
Shot.
And the risk with a serve like that gives Lewis that angle, and he's done very well to capitalise there to bring it to 30-all. I think it's going to be interesting to see what kind of serves these guys decide to go for today.
Yeah, I think they're both pretty attacking off the return of serve.
Yeah, they really are, and it's quite a slippy penthouse, I'm sure you've at home heard if you haven't been able to experience them yourself. So railroads, for example, you know, they're coming through quite quickly, but not necessarily gripping back into that sidewall towards that winning gallery how you'd like them to, which means for these two attacking players it is a lot easier to get a kind of foothold in that rest from that initial shot if the serve's not quite as tight. So it'll be interesting to see how these boys adapt.
And it looks like a pretty new set of balls out today as well. Don't know whether that's been all day, but they look pretty fresh.
But there's an example of that railroad that I was just saying, not quite cutting as much as Lewis would want to. And I don't think that's anything on him. I think that's just he hasn't played a match yet on this court. At least not this year, which gave Leon a plethora of options, and he...
Leon looking like he's going to end that point quickly. Trying to end that point quickly.
Exactly. So 2-all deuce.
No, I think Leon just praying that one stays low. Which it did. Was that a boast off a bando? Shot. Oh, good finish.
Advantage, one chase, chase is better.
think this is the type of court as well that you have to hit those targets. Pretty small ones though.
Yeah, and I mean, it does show the difference. Max and I went out for dinner the other night, and it was after I'd played Steve yesterday, so obviously last night, and we was just speaking about that sort of slight step up in that kind of handicap bracket, ranking point bracket, where, you know, these galleries are just, well, not galleries, but you've got the
Targets.
openings, the targets that just get absolutely
Advantage to the receiver.
utilised to
Chase
full
7
effect.
and 2.
And Ryan is very keen to be always pressing this new little button he's got that lights the grill up in flames. Oh, that's a good ball. Better than 2 as the chase, I believe, as well.
3 games to 2.
Bring it to 3-2.
We have now got
to
a
Lewis.
scoreboard as well. Good job, Ryan.
Oh, that's a good leave. You can see the dust particles getting off that penthouse there.
All that fresh cloth.
And the last gallery, 2 chases.
Yeah, Lewis just happy to regain that serving end. I think especially when you're kind of interchanging games quite quickly, as we've seen. You know, I think Leon got the first one, Lewis got a couple, and going back and forth a bit. I think you're always going to
Chase the line.
see those gallery chases out with a smile and be happy to move to that serving end.
Yeah.
Just take a bit of control.
On the chase.
There you go. Well put away.
15 low. Chase the last gallery. Time fault. Time, please.
All the boys are serving that bobble from the middle of the court with the slidey roof. It's a good ball from there.
It's a very good ball. Well put away.
15 all. As of the thank you.
Like it was off the crack.
15 all.
You've noticed that crack just to the left of the grill. It's actually literally on the line, on that back wall.
I haven't studied the court too closely.
I only saw it because it happened this morning.
Chase more than he had worse.
Went out a 45-degree angle.
15 all. 2 chase.
I mean, this is the sport for those kind of weird bounces
Definitely
where
is.
we're not expecting those. We have a question in the chat.
15 all.
Is the hazard end on the west side of the court?
Chase is hazard.
Oh man.
A yard.
Let's get Google Maps out.
I think I'd say it's the south.
Um,
If you're looking at it from the camera,
I think
that's actually on the
it
north.
is the west. North? Ryan's got his out.
30-15. Chase.
I'm
more
saying
than he
west.
had worse than the last gallery.
Pretty much west.
Pretty much west.
Great shout there
About
from
275 degrees.
punter Masulo.
Never heard that one before. Hear it a lot more about lawn tennis courts, south facing and
He's got
things
the
like that.
sun.
That's just from the sun. What does
Yeah.
it have to be? True. Oh, that's smacking.
Put away.
40-30.
Chance to break away here for a 4-2 lead.
Yeah. I think as it's just about hit 7 p.m., I think a lot of the members heading down to the famous Chicago buffet night,
Which we were, well, not able, we haven't been able to enjoy, and we might
I will
struggle
definitely
to.
enjoy it later, that's for sure. But yeah, I think we may lose some noise in the crowd for a while, and then I'm sure they'll definitely come come back up. Hopefully a bit louder as well after a few beverages. We'll see.
We will.
Better than 4.
There goes that Nick.
You'd hope the beverages would be consumed by the crowd rather than the players, given that we've got quite a few of us involved tomorrow in a big day of doubles.
Yeah, first round of the doubles. Starting at noon, I want to say.
I believe so.
Noon.
Again, looking towards Ryan for help here.
I'm pretty sure it's noon. I think it's Ned Batstone and Pete Dickinson against Leon and Schenkman.
Quick turnaround for Leon.
Leon's got a pretty quick turnaround, but
Speaking
doubles.
Speaking of quickness, that was very good. Good work there from Leon.
Advantage. 1 chip.
Yeah, so I think Leon's advantage. I think so. Yeah, 3-2, I think.
We're trying our best here.
Yeah, we hear a lot of footsteps going past down towards the stairwell going down to the buffet.
Yeah, it's hard to take. There you go, Vaughan giving us words of encouragement. Appreciate it.
Advantage to the receiver. Chase better than 4.
Better than 4 here. Leon's probably going to look to rip in some kind of cut volley.
So he's gonna railroad.
Oh, time please. Oh.
I don't think I mind returning a railroad on slick penthouses like here. Kind of means you don't have to do as much with your swing.
On the volley specifically?
Yeah, off like a cut volley. I mean, it's just
Lost it.
Ooh, well left.
didn't quite make it.
So tell us, why do you think Lewis has gone for the railroad on a sort of 4-yard chase there?
I guess it depends if he's trying to go long to get Leon to have to kind of cut it cross court. I mean, he gets kind of
towards the forehand side.
Yeah, it limits his options, right? So compared to if he was going to hit a short railroad for the cut volley, like he's going to the forehand corner 90% of the time. So I think Blue was just kind of looking for that ball to go down into the forehand corner and open up the galleries for him. And then comes a flush timbre.
Advantage.
All right, Blue's advantage.
Another opportunity for a small 2-game lead. We hope. Ooh.
Okay, that's 4 games to 2.
That is correct.
Lewis.
4-2.
Pick up. Now I'm going for a little skid post. Tickler down the line.
Oh,
That was a good ball from there.
well put away.
15 love.
And the grill lights up.
Chase better than 6.
It's an effective ball, that. Always good to miss low rather than high, and equally to set a pretty good chase.
Yep. Leon looking to just attack every first ball from that receiver's end.
And we have credit to our marker, Darren Long,
Oh,
who I think is one of the... I think he's one of the best markers in the game.
He's definitely done a lot of them.
And he's doing a lot of the later stages here as well.
Yeah. He's gearing
Semis,
up
finals.
for welcoming the doubles world championships in 3 weeks' time, I think. It's definitely
Around then,
like
yeah.
mid to end of April.
It's a good time for a lot of pairs here to get
Yeah.
practice in for it.
Yeah. So we got the top 4 pairs
Yeah.
going to Morton Morrell in England for that.
Which is a court I love. Have you played that
I
court?
have played there. I haven't played there since the new floor though. but when I did play there, it was great. It's been a while though.
I'm sure.
Back in the Junior Brody Cup days.
31 chase balls, please.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we may see a few more ball collecting than usual. I think it's a fairly small set out there right now.
That's what seems to happen when you get kind of deeper into tournaments. You get,
Yeah,
you know, the odd ball that
some of the more worn balls get chucked out.
exactly and
Keep for that consistent.
stitches can go. And
Yeah, that's a decent amount in there.
do let us know in the live chat where you're watching this from. We have 21 viewers at the moment, should my phone be right. 34 clearly isn't. But let us know where you're watching. I'd guess we'll have a few from the UK, hopefully around, you know, Leamington,
Yeah,
where Lewis is currently working, but he is off to Newport, hopefully
supposedly,
rather
yeah.
soon,
Yeah, I think
depending on
Newport have
the-
hired him, and he's going through the visa process at the moment.
which, as you can probably tell us, Max, isn't the
It's not fun, no.
most rapid of processes.
It's a pretty unpredictable time. But what do you think? How did you find the court after your 4 matches?
That's a good
You
shot.
had to
Yeah,
play?
4.
Yeah.
On the chase, deuce.
I mean, the fact that I got to play 4 matches probably shows you that,
Feeling
you know, I was
pretty
enjoying it
comfortable
out there. The penthouses are slippy,
Yeah.
but I think that sort of helped me a bit. I like to hit cut volleys and be quite aggressive off the return, and so it's nice to have that ball coming through either quickly to the back wall or quickly onto
Yeah.
my strings, or at least a combo of string and frame to
Yeah.
get it over that net.
Court's looking very good as well. Maybe a few spots on that wall that's been replastered. But apart from that, it looks great. Colours are great as well.
First deuce.
Here we go. We have a question from Ben Gatenbeek in the chat saying, "G'day, Max and Hennas." I'm not going to attempt an Australian accent for that.
No, don't do that.
What do you what do you reflect on as the highlights of Leon's career? I think there's one that we're both certainly going to think of, which is the 20.
He had a 2022 US Open
Yeah,
in
at
Tuxedo, and he was as the assistant
Chase two.
at the time at Tuxedo.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had I think he beat Chappers and BTM maybe.
Yeah.
I
Ryan's
think.
nodding. Well done. And he was a qualifier, I believe, as well.
He was a qualifier as well, yes. So he had a
And
great tournament there.
Got
so
to
I
the
think
semis?
he did get to the semis. I think he then
pretty
lost
good.
to Cam, I want to say.
Chase better than half.
Normally,
correct me on
normally
that.
a safe bet.
That's a safe bet. Cam or Rob, probably.
So
I'd put that up there, and then I think did he get to a semi of the British Open last year or the year before?
I
I
think
think he may have
so.
got to the semi
Chase and again.
Yeah.
in
5 against 2.
or we're now 26, so 24.
Yeah.
And then him and Nikki. Was it him and Nikki? He got to the doubles final?
Yes.
May have been. I think they
remember him in the
they got
doubles
to the
final.
doubles final in 24 as well, so that was a pretty good tournament for him.
Certainly.
Chase 6.
But yeah, I mean, it's a shame to see him go, I think.
Yeah, so Leon is no longer working at Boston
No,
and is now moving to
I
Michigan.
want to say Michigan. He's
Yeah.
got a new job at a lawn tennis country club up in Michigan, is what I've heard. So we wish him the best of luck in that, and hopefully we see him making a comeback at some point in the future.
Yeah, that would. I mean, he's got a very fun style to to watch Leon. Bangs it around. So it would be sad to see him potentially put his career on pause to, move to an area with no real tennis court. However, rackets court.
It's got a rackets court in Detroit.
So you never
and I mean,
know.
it's not too far from Chicago here. Quick trip across the lake that looks like a ocean.
I mean, my geography's not world class, but I know you've tested Mr. Pridmore in his geography before commentating, so I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean.
Service point. 30 love.
Alright, so
Right,
Lewis
Leon's
is now 3 games up.
But Leon's got a bit of a couple points in this game. Hopefully, he's going to get some more momentum
Leon
with
looks
this.
like he's switched to the giraffe as the serve.
And that is, I'd say, copying, learning from Tim
40 love.
out that Tux
Tim-
court.
Tim
Very
does
effective.
he likes to flick up that giraffe a lot.
Equally, I think it's fair to say you do as well, Max, as another
I pretty much do. Yeah.
Tux assistant.
Yep.
Game. 3 games to 5.
There we go.
So
Pull
Leon
one back.
brings it back to 3-5.
Here's a question for you, Max.
Mm-hmm.
What's your view on
15 love.
sort of the insistence and keeping on going with serves? If you've served one good serve,
Yeah.
for example, flush, giraffe,
Oh, I'm going back to that one.
you're going
100%.
back to it straight away. Oh, that's a great serve there from Leon.
I
Speaking
hope
of flush
that
serves.
he goes straight back and does the same thing. And I could put a bet on you he does.
So I ask this
Thank you very
because,
much.
as you will know, Max and maybe some people at home, I was brought into the game, fortunately, by Chris Ronaldson, who was a world champion, and his whole concept was
Switch it
never
up.
serve the same serve twice in a row,
Interesting.
just to give your opponent less to kind of be able to get used to, mix it around, confuse them a bit, and well, obviously it worked a lot for him.
Yeah.
But I think in the modern game, it's a lot more difficult to have a variation of serves that can be effective too. For
Yeah.
example,
I think the
someone
modern
that could
game's
spank
got a
the
lot
ball
more,
past you.
a lot more persistence on forcing from the other side, and
I mean, it's
like
the
the
force is
use
great.
of attacking every first ball. I mean, you look at Rob, you look at Tim. I mean, they're super attacking. That was very unlucky from Leon. Led into the hazards,
That in
but
second, Lewis.
they seem to, and I think it's even started probably with Wayne Davies, where he just came out and was like, why don't we try and hit it in that big net at the back?
I mean, clearly has worked wonders for Rob, Tim, and
Definitely has.
bit of an
But
inspiration for future.
yeah, it's interesting to see everyone's different playing styles.
I mean, you can see a big variation of playing styles if you're sat here at Chicago. It's
Yeah.
interesting to see how everyone kind of matches up, and no two people are the same when they step on court. I mean, you've come today, we saw Bertie against Bryn,
Yeah.
and Bryn taught Bertie a lot of his game, having learnt at Queen's, and
Yeah.
even there you're starting to see deviations from that Bryn style of coaching. Bryn's got, for example, that two-handed backhand.
Yeah.
Bertie doesn't do that, and everyone sort of forms their own
Not many
game.
people do that.
What did I say? Did I say?
Two-handed backhands.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, especially inverted.
Inverted, yeah.
I'm trying to think, is anyone comes to mind? I know Will Flynn used to,
Yeah, it does.
till he was about,
I mean,
what, 19?
I'll
20?
occasionally use a two-handed backhand if the ball's smashed in at me.
But the inverted one is rare to see. With
It
the
is, yeah.
right
Yeah,
hand.
well, Will used to do it like that as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But yeah, inverted, no. I don't see many people doing that.
You see, I think Vaughn's probably the most persistent.
Yes, that's true.
Double-handed on the floor here.
But yeah, he's definitely not inverted.
Yeah, no.
He's showing good willpower here to get the ball back.
Yeah, and it's done him well. It's a good shot and
Good retrieval.
an important time for it.
30 love.
30 love breaking away in this very crucial game, which could see Lewis winning this first set.
Yeah, Leon uses a lot of variation in the swings he does as well. Obviously, coming from a lawn tennis background, played good tennis level at college, so it brings in a lot of top spinners and a little bit more of like the roll kind of strike instead of the traditional cut,
Yeah, and
which is fun to see. I mean, it's
something that you don't tend to see at sort of the higher handicap brackets because, well, you're taught rolling over that ball gives topspin, and this isn't the topspin game, but having topspin on some shots is effective. It keeps that ball down, especially on your force.
yeah.
How many times do you slice the ball and you just see it rising onto that penthouse for it to go high? I mean,
Too many times.
Once that ball kind of ricochets off that penthouse, slap bang in the middle of the court, bounces up.
Yeah.
It's literally like a penalty kick. You know, you can go either way, and
True.
you've got to guess that. So
Yeah, true that.
I think it is very important to try and have a bit of a roll on that force, which Leon does fantastically.
4 and 5.
Yeah.
So 4 and 5 here to beat. And Leon opts for a high serve. Get in that corner.
Oh, wow.
It's gone for the back wall boast.
It's an interesting choice there.
30 all.
But I mean,
Chase better than the first.
Leon's
gallery.
hit that timbre, got that angle.
Yeah. Just
And-
trying to keep persisting at going down that line towards the timbre and grill.
And we have the grill's lit up for some reason. Oh,
Showing Mr. Chisholm the new AI.
and with that main wall, brings up the first set point for Lewis. It's a good cat. Oh,
And there's the first set.
it's unlucky there from Leon. He persisted well on that point, kept the ball alive, but
Single leads, 1 set.
ultimately, a tight ball from Lewis onto that sidewall was enough to seal the deal.
up. 15 love.
Oh, the ball's crept over there. That's a good ball from Lewis.
1, 2. Fault. Chase, 3 and 4.
And a nice roll from Lewis then
2 chases, correct.
to set a second chase and gain the service end earlier on this in the second set. So we have a question for Max. The question is, Max, Why did you pull out of the singles? And a follow-up question, which I'll ask once you've answered that.
I had to unfortunately pull out the singles due to plane cancellations. We, Mr. Chisholm and I, had to work and play some platform tennis playoffs Sunday morning, which meant we couldn't get here any earlier. And our flight was Sunday afternoon to get us into Chicago Sunday evening, but unfortunately I think it was a big storm in Chicago, which delayed a lot of flights, and eventually ended up cancelling our flight around 10 p.m. New York time. So we were kind of weighing up options of how to get here.
And go on. What did you do in the end?
So, well, we couldn't get a flight until 7:45 the next day on the Monday, which obviously
15-14.
was way past my first match. So we actually decided to drive to get here, which is
30-14.
just under 800 miles and just over
Crazy.
12 hours of driving. So
Pretty quick driving.
yeah, so Tim and I had a fun Monday in the car.
And following on,
Yeah.
Gavin Maxwell was asked what soundtrack was there. Here we go, a bit of an insight into Tim
The
Chisholm's
soundtrack.
music.
Well, most of the soundtrack was Tim's voice in my ears. But
Singing dulcet tones.
he definitely wasn't singing. But I did have to put my headphones in for some of it by the end.
Makes sense.
Because of Tim's terrible music choice.
40-30 receiver leads. Chase the door.
But yeah, so we ended up driving, and unfortunately the matches couldn't get moved just due to it taking way too long to drive. But we decided to get in the car so that we could actually get here for Tim's match on Tuesday in time.
Yeah.
Because then I think the storm that hit Chicago on Sunday night then hit New York on Monday. So there was no guarantee that the flight would get out that evening as well. So we drove and finally got here.
Got here in one piece.
Yeah, but looking forward to playing some doubles tomorrow
Yeah.
and actually coming to Chicago to play some tennis instead of just do some sightseeing. Which has been a fun few days. Looking around town. Very cool city.
Yeah, I mean, amazing. Very, I mean, we can see where they got the name Windy City from.
Yeah, it's not warm. It's definitely not warm. A bit nicer today.
I think the day you arrived at Tuesday,
Ugh, it was freezing.
I looked on the weather app in the morning, and it said, I'll use the feels like, because that kind of, well, I'll use it as a comparison to how windy it was, but I think it was highs of -4,
Yeah.
which obviously isn't a very big number.
No.
I'm using Celsius, obviously, because I don't understand the Fahrenheit
I've
system.
been in America for a year and a half,
Okay,
and I still
convert.
don't really get
Okay,
it.
fine. And then, but felt like -9.
Yeah, it's cold.
So I think Max and I spent the majority of that first day with you here in the sauna.
Yeah, we
steam
were
room.
having a nice spa day.
Actually, well, I was on court actually for
True.
quite a bit of that day.
I wish I was.
Well, who knows? We could have faced off.
Well, we were
We
kind
could
of
have done.
due to, if we were to meet, would have been in what, the
15
second round of the qualifiers, I want to say.
So effectively the semis, which would have been fun.
Yes. I still don't think we've actually played each other in singles, which is
We haven't.
crazy.
Second gallery.
Played a lot of doubles with and against.
Yep. But I'm sure it would be very fun. A lot of high serves to expect from you on the menu, but
As always. But yeah, looks like this second set has got off to a fairly slow start with some long rallies.
oh, it's a good ball.
Good help.
Great
Well held.
hold.
2 chases.
So we have another question. Oh, well,
Was that we're in a
I
Q&A?
was going to say, the question sounded a bit like a joke. It was a joke.
It was a joke.
What is a tennis player's favourite type of music? I'm asking this
Are
to
you asking
Max.
me?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Could be anything.
Racket and roll.
Very good. Very good.
I mean, yeah.
I would not have come up with that. That's for sure.
15 love. Receiver leads, chase the second gallery.
Who was that from?
It was from Punta Masula,
Interesting. Sounds more like a Gavin Maxwell kind of comment.
who was watching from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Yeah.
My favourite airport.
Right, one chase.
That's also a joke.
30 love.
It's a great boast
Chase
there
better
from
than
Leon
two.
to win that chase. It's an effective shot, that, because you're behind, you're thinking that's going to be forced as the racket comes up, but finds that angle to really push Lewis forward there.
Yep. But yeah, kind of.
Lost it, fell 4.
There's not many people in the dead on right now, I don't think.
I think plenty are down.
A lot of guests downstairs, members and guests downstairs enjoying the buffet, and I'm sure they'll be heading up fairly soonish, I would assume.
Yep.
40-15.
Hopefully they've left a bit of food for us.
I hope so. Yeah.
The thought of that is driving us through.
It's making me hungry. That's for sure. But no, I think a huge thanks to the Racket Club of Chicago for
Oh yeah, completely.
for welcoming us all in for what, maybe 10 days of tennis. I mean, we're using up all the courts, and
Yeah, very generous to give us so much time, and
yeah, I mean,
all the members have been incredibly accommodating, so
yeah,
giving us shelter
it's,
for the
it's,
night.
Yeah, and the club's proven a very good shelter out of the cold,
Exactly.
which is great. So,
40-15,
but yeah, thank you very much to the
seven
members
leads, chase 2.
and all of the staff here as well. The locker room attendants doing a great job, making sure we get
Oh,
everything we need, which is super nice.
correct.
Ooh, look.
Oh, Lewis.
Snuck in.
It's almost unfair from that angle.
It is.
That's a great ball.
Like balls climbing up the ladder.
That first one was a great ball. It was playing off better than 2 as well, and that first cut volley
Yeah.
really forced
Very
Lewin
good.
out. And he made an amazing get, and then the second one just ruthless into the middle of that. Dead on.
Oh, it's coming from there.
And the grill lights up. Courtesy of another man who's due plenty of thanks.
Yeah.
One game all.
Ryan Carey, legend of the game. Turns around to me, looking confused. You're welcome. And it's 1-1 in the second set. Another, as you'd guess, tight start to a set. Leon's looking to go for a lot more high serves.
What would you call that serve?
I was going to ask you. Damn it.
It's like a high one bounce bobble thing.
I think you could probably just call that
15 love.
like a high side wall. You're just
Doesn't-
getting it
doesn't
up
hit
there.
the sidewall though.
We'll have a look, 'cause I'm pretty sure that one hit the sidewall. Okay, it doesn't, fine.
It just slides off that roof.
Is that a poop? I'm pretty sure that could be...
A what?
There's a serve called a poop. I'm pretty sure that that's a poop.
I think Nino's
Or a
been messing
chandelle.
with you. I've never heard of that.
Oh, that's so far up. Just because he stopped doesn't mean it's down.
Still down. Better than 4.
It's in close.
I really need someone to... If anyone is a serve connoisseur,
Why didn't you ask Nino? Because Nino will know,
Yeah.
because he's probably the one who told you. And I would assume he's messing with you.
he's not. I'm sure he's not.
15-30.
I trust Nino. I've sent him a text with
Oh,
no
yeah. How long
context.
have you been guided under Nino now? I mean, because he was at Seacourt for a while when I was a junior, and then I think he went straight from Seacourt to Radley, right?
I did. I couldn't tell you when.
Neither could I.
But
too long ago.
yeah, for a while, it's probably approaching sort of 6, 7 years.
And I think Darren got that pretty spot on there. It was closer to 3 bounces than 2.
We've got a 2-part question here
Another one? Wow, I feel like I'm being interviewed.
from Gavin Maxwell.
Oh, of course.
2-part as well. Okay. What's the best deep dish pizza in Chicago?
No idea, because I haven't had one.
Me neither. Gavin, we
We're
are athletes. I
Jinx.
was about to jinx. No, you. It would be a long rest of this match without me speaking if you jinx me.
They would, to be fair. But no, Gavin, I do not know.
And then the second part of it, I'm guessing is a Lou Malnatus, which I'm guessing is probably some like place you can get deep
No, I
dish
think
pizza.
he sent me it last night, I think, as a recommendation. So I'm assuming Gavin is thinking that that is the best place for it in Chicago.
Okay, a
So I'm
poop
sure
serve.
we'll have to make our way there.
I have some insight from Nigel Pendry. A poop serve is what Naughty Knox and Pete Boswick called a bobble.
So it's just a bubble then.
So we can call it a high poop.
You can go with that one.
Or a high bobble or whatever.
Go for it.
Whatever floats the boat.
It's a good ball from Lou. Lou's been very attacking off that first ball.
Lost chase.
I guess he was also probably chasing it. No pun intended. Good chase there. Oh, it's good effort there.
Middled it.
Advantage.
Advantage Lewis to take a small lead in this second.
It's been tight this start of the second set. Both
That is to
players
be expected.
crafting around the court. That's good from there. That's a great get. Got it. Oh, Leon's not happy with that call. Oh, he's got it again. Winning gallery.
Grill. Oh yeah, you know better than I do.
Rally. Ooh. Oh, get in.
Oh.
Stand gallery. Advantage. One chase.
Leon not happy with that call.
I think the rally went on for long enough afterwards that
You've just
doesn't
got to,
matter.
you know, just got to get on with it.
I think it was pretty good.
Same as it not going over the net. It's never hit the floor.
He stopped during that point to turn back.
I think he was trying to make a point.
Yeah, and well, once the ball's already come back and Darren's not called it immediately, I don't.
I
think
do
the
not think
points-
Darren is going to be changing his mind.
Advantage to the
Certain.
server. Hazard. Second gallery.
Oh, we've got the scoreboard.
That ball sliding around the roof.
Oh. I think everyone wanted that to go over, other than arguably Leon probably didn't. It was a nice effort.
Great effort. This could be a pretty big game in this second set. It's been a long one, so it usually it's a good get as well.
Surprised Lewis didn't look back at Leon here to see where he is before
Focus
putting it
and just
into the grill.
slides it down the line into the grill.
And Leon can just frown. It's a brilliant shot there from Lewis.
Oh, what a save. That's well held by Leon. Saw Lou just make that slight lean into the backhand corner and slides it down the line. saving the game point.
That's a good cut. Just
Got
gets
it.
it back though.
You tough. Good get.
Such a good camera angle this.
Come on, Luke.
Get in.
Good rally. Good finish.
Beautiful.
Advantage.
Swished it into the grill. Like in basketball.
Speaking of, Lewis has... I think Lewis has probably been to the most events so
I think
far
he's
in
been to the
Chicago.
most sports games this week, that's for sure.
It's been a hockey one.
Went to hockey on Tuesday, I think. Basketball on Monday. I mean, that's what happens when you're in an American city. There's so many different sporting events going on throughout the week.
Exactly.
There's always something to go and do, go and watch. But obviously this is the most exciting one of them all,
Certainly.
as we all know.
Lewis is heading to the dead on here with the
I think I was
basketballs.
wrong with the set of balls. It's been
is.
a while since they did it.
Maybe they're just, you know, giving each other a lot of the change of ends.
Yeah.
Could always be, or just changing a lot. I mean, they've been having kind of lots of deuce advantage. Okay. Right, Max. I'm just going to quickly drop this one to you. Unless he's watching the stream,
Who?
Nino Marola, the legend,
Advantage to the
the man
receiver.
himself,
Chase second
He's a
gallery.
legend, that's for
has
sure.
just responded to my text saying, "A poop is that high drop with no spin that you." He said that you sometimes teach 70 handicaps. I think it's accessible anyway, as Leon's proving
Leon's
to us.
using it. That was out of the
But
top drawer,
I'm
that
going to
volley.
say, oh, yeah, it's a great shot that. But I'm going to say I've got that poop right.
Sounds like it. I think you won't be hearing me say that one.
Ooh. That ball appeared to bounce quite low there, Leon. Not
Yeah.
quite managing to get some strings on it.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Advantage. One chase. Chases three.
Still at 1-1 in this second set.
It might be a while before we get our buffet
Get to
order
that
in,
buffet.
Max.
I'm gonna have to get someone to bring me some food up.
I'm getting a bit of...
All that walking around Chicago has.
Oh, God, yeah. Very hungry.
Yep.
A
All right.
bit of colour in the
Question
crowd.
for
They're
you.
all laughing.
If you were to build a court,
Server,
what colour
chase
would you
three.
build it? The walls, mainly. Do you go bright? I reckon you go bright. Like bright.
Me?
Game, that's 2 games
No,
to 1.
I'd like quite a matte finish, I think. Yeah.
Fault.
Like a matte black, I think. I genuinely, I love the colours here.
15
That's
left.
good.
I'm
They're very
not-
good.
The one thing I would change, which would be hard to change given I think it looks beautiful here, is the penthouse.
15 all.
Because people do struggle to see.
I don't think it's too bad.
I don't think it's too bad, but you're 21 now, I'm
My
19.
eyes are terrible.
Okay, fine.
My eyes are bad.
Fine.
30-15.
Anyway, I haven't struggled with it yet.
Yeah, neither have I, but you never know. Some people do question it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to try and keep as many people happy as possible.
30 all.
On
40-30.
holding his rackets in his arms. But
Fault.
it's a great volley. See his Leon keeps that elbow really high on that serve, almost like a tennis serve type of thing. But elbows super high, really getting that cut and heavy ball into the corner, which I would assume Tim taught him pretty well at Tuxedo with the cut volley.
You can see Lewis running into the corners, getting a lot back.
Chase.
Not that one. Off the net cord. Difficult.
Half yard.
Pretty hard to get any club you go to. Balls off the net cord.
I mean, some net cords are more rounded than others, I think. There's one that, I mean, none are coming to mind, but there are a few that are just completely flat.
True. Philly.
I've
Philly's
never
very
played
flat.
Philly. There you go.
Philly's, it's almost just like a piece of tape.
Thanks, man.
It's got none of the like. What's inside of it? Like rope, like filling rope. I
Advantage.
don't know what it is, but it's pretty solid.
Yeah, certainly. And I like the kind of the grand feel of a bigger top to that net, which
Yep.
Lewis has just
Just absolutely hammered.
yeah.
All right, so we're at 2 games all in this second set. Still very tight.
Whoa.
Second gallery.
See
Boost.
Leon there. That first one was very kind of rooted to the spot because Lewis is known for that main wall. He was under the illusion that that was going to occur again, but had to kind of redistribute that balance so he could go into that backhand corner as opposed to pushing off to that right hand side to defend the main wall.
Fault.
Ooh. But we're at 2 games all. It's a tight one.
It's tight. It's been a long start to the second set, that's for sure.
1 and 2.
All right,
Good bit of
2
cut there from
chasers.
Lewis.
Gallery 1 and 2.
Talking to himself, talking to the ball.
Peter Cipriano in the chat is in my club when it comes to
First level.
the colour of the penthouses.
Chase the second gallery.
He likes the penthouse to be a dark matte finish.
Very specific sip.
1 it. Yeah, better than second.
Leon hurling that ball towards the bottom
15
corner of
love.
that dead on.
Chase 1 and 2.
It's an effective way to win a chase.
He may have to do the same thing now with 1 and 2. He's gone for the Paul Brook lob. That was good. Wow.
That's too good.
Pull up.
Lewis fell a victim to the lob.
Good old lob. I think it's actually a really good
So
shot.
effective. I mean, I did one
Very
against Steve
effective.
yesterday, and arguably
Very
he's not the
effective.
person to do it against. Because I think he stepped up and just,
I'm sure he did.
you know, crucified me. But
Chase 2.
Leon sold Lewis there. I mean, it's a more common ball to go cross court because, you know, that timbre grill is available, especially to a player like Lewis. And yeah, he sold that well.
Lewis
Good
definitely-
hold.
Definitely became customer in that backhand corner.
Certainly,
Took
yeah.
a good 1 or 2 steps into that corner before Leon had even started swinging.
And I have a comment from
Another
Eric
question,
in the
probably.
live. It's not a question. But it's something you're going to
From
love
Mr.
to hear.
Barker?
From Eric Barker himself.
Wowza.
And he says Tuxedo has to be the best court in the US at the moment. Not slippery, best made balls,
40 love.
true bounces,
Seven
easy
in.
to see.
Chase 2.
Well, I'll only have to agree with you. Yeah, Mr. Barker up in Tuxedo a few weeks ago for the gold rackets. Shame he's not here this week.
1 8 bed 2.
Oh, I say well marked. I mean, no, Leon.
40.
I agree with Darren,
I
just
think-
purely based on its marker's call.
Well, I'm pretty convinced I saw the ball bounce.
Well, with your young eyes, you should be able
My
to see
young
it.
guys. Mate, you're 2 years older than me. But
Game. Ball up, please, Lewis.
Leon still gets that game to take a 3-2 lead.
That's 3 games to 2. Serve lead.
This has been
Wowza.
a ding-dong battle so far. He's gone for it. Oh, it's great length.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he's got the option of inside timbre or missing, just to the right. I think hitting straight on that timbre is dangerous from that
Yep.
position because he's far out to that left and hitting the timbre. Good
Oh, yeah.
shot normally. Lewis hits a very good shot, but if you hit it towards that timbre and Lewis is far away, he's got less ground to cover. It comes back to that middle.
Yeah. So when... Yeah. I mean, it's... Oh, just missed. So yeah, talking about SIP, talking about Tuxedo. When was the last time you were in the village of Tuxedo? Were you
I was, well,
a couple of years ago for gold rackets?
30 15.
well, I
Oh no, you worked with
been-
me last year.
to visit you.
Yes,
Oh.
you did.
And yeah, I mean, it's always a blast. Summer in Tuxedo, I would definitely recommend.
It's definitely fun.
A lot of practice,
Yeah, lots of tennis was played, that's for sure.
but equally, it's nice to see the amount of kind of camps we have, the youth camps for
40
all the
15.
kids. I think we had coached children from the ages of about.
We had about 4.5-year-olds up to about 12 for our kids camps during the week.
And that was about 30 of them.
On average 30 for 8 weeks of the summer, so it was a busy summer, but it was fun. It was good to see all the
Brilliant,
the
yeah.
youth getting in there.
We played, we'd have lunch and by the pool.
Yeah, I mean, and we
that
had
was the
the
highlight.
we had the USC week,
Yes, which was brilliant.
which we had. I think we had the most of all of our cam weeks there just for the court tennis week.
Yeah,
I think
which
we
is
had
great to see. And
between 35 and 40 kids there, ranging a little bit higher in age as well. Like we had the Jonas Aratas and Kurt Muller, who are kind of the top juniors in the country at the moment in the US.
well marked.
Ben 3. 40 15.
But yeah, I mean, it's always a pleasure to be around Tux. It's a lovely area and there's so much to do in terms of, you've got, paddle,
We got 7 racket sports.
7 racket sports, a pool, cornhole, table tennis. You've got, you're not sure about better than 3?
Ryan's. It was very close.
Yep. 40 15.
Ryan would have gone 2 and 3, but the marker
Great get from Leon
is
there off
always
the tambo
right.
as well. To save game point with second gallery. Oh, that is game though. 3 games all.
Game. That's 3 games all.
3 all second set. It's tight.
It is indeed. It's gone. It's gonna say Leon's gone for
You're
another
gonna
poop.
laugh every time. You're gonna laugh every time you see it now.
15 love.
Yep, I'm still the youngest, most immature in the draw.
I guess I want to see the archives on where all those serve names comes from.
I mean, there are.
30 up.
I'm sure there are
must
some
be
books.
a book.
There must be hundreds.
I'm sure there's hundreds of serves as well, I would assume.
I mean, some of the names. Here's a question. What is your, other than the poop, obviously,
40 up.
What's my favourite serve?
what's your favourite named serve? Few good ones to choose from.
What's the one about like the wild dog or something? Like
That-
that? What's
that was-
the
I'm-
African
I'm-
wild dog or something.
African hunting dog.
Hunting dog. Sorry.
Which
He
is
says something like I think there's a viper as well. isn't there? The
there's a viper. So here we go. So African hunting dog. We'll watch this rally first because this is a very good rally.
Blue's taking a big lead, like 40 love lead.
And he sets a chase with the neck, but at the change of hands, perfect opportunity. African hunting dog is basically a topspin tennis serve where you're aiming to hit that ball pretty much straight onto that roof, going server's penthouse, battery wall, is that what it's called? The like side wall. And then back onto that penthouse and then onto that back wall, and you should see a lot of spin, shoots across. What was the other one you said? The Viper.
The Viper, I think, is one.
Viper is when you smack it onto that penthouse.
It's the high back wall on the far side and comes out into the hazards, right?
Yes, and
So-
it's a great one to use on a chase. For example, like a
Or when
chase
you're
kind
playing
of
someone old
four.
like Tim.
I'm not going to comment on that because Tim's not my boss. And I don't want to upset him, but I will be telling him that you've said that.
Go for it.
Or like a Rob Fay, who's quite old as well. Who's my boss?
Oh, depends what you count as old.
Well, I mean, they're both
Okay.
same-ish age, so if you're going to call Tim old, Rob's a year older.
Alright,
And
so
Lewis
Lou
has
takes a
got-
4-3 lead in the second set. It's kind of what happened last game, right? Last set. It was Lou 4-2 up in the first set, I think. So it's been a little bit
He
tighter
got
this time.
5-2 up.
He got 5-2 up, yes. So it's been a lot tighter this set.
That's a good ball.
Time, please. Thank you. 15 love.
We've missed a lot of action in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Been very distracted by the good tennis. I'm going to read through that now, see if there's anything worth
Worse than the last.
repeating.
And better than the last gallery. 2 chases.
Anything interesting? Smirking over there, so there must be something.
It's just Gavin Maxwell being Gavin Maxwell, Max. We've got the debate on the courts.
No.
Sips saying New York East because the tux tamber's weird. What's wrong with the well, not wrong. What's different?
Wrong with it. It's just
What's
very
different?
angled. Angles back towards the back wall a lot more. So
15
it's
love. Receive
not,
lead.
what's the other word to flat?
Nearly a yard worse than the
The
last
opposite.
gallery.
Yeah,
It's a lot
it
more
comes
severe.
Severe, yes. It comes back a lot more, so you kind of have to stand a good 1 or 2 steps
It's unlucky there from
back
Lewis.
from where you would usually.
Yeah, and Peter also.
I also
says
agree that New York East is one of the best courts in the world.
Peter's matched that with another Bickley. So New York
It's
is,
Bickley, yeah.
I believe, a Bickley.
Yep.
As is Aiken,
Yeah, Aiken's awesome. I love Aiken.
which I adore as well. Feels quite small,
Yeah, maybe.
but plays
Super
absolutely
true.
wonderfully.
Oh,
that's a
good
great
strength
ball.
from in that corner to get that
30
cross court.
15.
Oh, we have the Ollie Pridmore in the chat
He's in the
saying
chat.
unreal,
Hacky boy.
unreal comms duo, and Nigel Pendry said it has been very entertaining listening to us.
No, not up.
I appreciate that.
We're always entertaining.
30 up.
Well,
You're always
well,
entertaining.
as opposed to you just being boring,
Yeah.
kind of loud. Well, we will try and prove you wrong tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. 10:30
What, me being boring?
GMT. No, of us being an exciting duo.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
we'll try our best.
Well, yeah, we can try.
Lots of
40-30.
lots of activity to expect from us both.
Yeah.
At the front, doing crazy stuff.
No, you will.
I'll do the
You
crazy
will be at the
stuff.
front doing crazy stuff, and I'll be stood behind you going, "What are you doing?"
Yep. Sounds like the norm.
But no, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to getting out there.
Out of course.
Yeah, it will
It's
be very
been
fun.
a good few days of
5
meeting around.
games to 3.
It has been. And
But yes,
Lewis,
Lewis 5-3.
has taken a 5-3 lead in the second.
Just looking as though he's tightened everything up a little bit. Really pushing Leon into the corners. And really varying the length, actually.
Yeah, and that's something Lewis does well. He, you know, he takes a lot of care in thinking about kind of what he does with each shot, and he practices hard and lots, and
Score is 15 love.
you know, varying and trying new things out with different people is, I guess, one of the best ways to improve your game.
Oh,
Shots
I love
like
shot.
that.
15 all.
Just shaping up as though you're going to hit a cut volley and just curling it down the line.
Exactly.
Better than 5. 15 all.
Leon's jumped over that one.
Jumped over it. Ball kind of coming waist height, but just below the dead on. Ooh, it's snuck.
Chase a yard.
Well marked. A brilliant hold again. And at this kind of, you know, this standard, it is useful to hold that ball a little bit longer before you choose a corner, because, you know, the pace can be generated, as can that cut.
Well, and I think a lot. I mean, I'm not going to say all of us, but we're all pretty quick, in my opinion. I mean, you can't just, I mean, you look at John and Cam, like, they're super quick, and you can't just put it into one, like, show them that you're going to go into that corner, because they're going to get there way too early. So the hold is really effective. Trying to kind of get them into the corner,
Yeah.
get them going into one corner and then switch to the other side, and hopefully getting that chase, usually a short chase in the corner, which they have to go down the other end and beat. I mean, it takes a lot of touch for that as well. I mean,
Yeah.
like that one, a little bit heavy, hits the back wall, but like that's a lot better touch from Leon. Oh, he's getting very unlucky there.
It's by the skin of his teeth there.
Yep.
Almost had that one, but Lewis has a match point.
It's not a match point, it's a
No,
set point.
that's what I meant.
Getting ahead of yourself there.
I'm just looking forward to the Buffy max.
Leon just
Okay.
smashing one into the main wall.
We have a couple questions.
Oh, and there it goes.
And the
Second set.
6 games to 3. Server leads by
Yeah.
2 sets to love.
Going straight into
6-4,
that third set. These boys
6-3.
aren't messing around.
Lewis going, quickly there, just getting the next ball in play, trying to keep this momentum on his side. That's, 3 games in a row now, maybe 4 even. 4,
Possibly, yeah.
I believe.
Possibly.
So he's going to want to keep down that server's end. But we have a few questions, of course,
Go
in the
for it.
Max and Henry Q&A. Ollie Pridmore, this one goes to me. I didn't see nose tape in your singles.
15 all.
Henry, have you given up on it, or did I just miss it? So
Ran out of it, probably.
I have run out of it. So
Why do you wear it?
I wear nose tape because I believe that it kind of opens up
Helps you breathe.
your channels, your nostrils, lets you kind of, breathe, and oxygen that comes through your nose is meant to, like, get to your muscles quicker. I've heard.
You overthink a lot of things.
Well, ever since wearing nose tape, I think I've played better.
And
I had to-
you're
A half-decent performance in Silver Racket and qualified here for the
that's
first
got
time.
nothing to do with all the practice you've been doing. It's just you put some nose tape on and
Exactly. I think the nose tape's really done me wonders there. But last night, I'll be honest, I've run out.
2 chases, correct. Balls, please.
So if anyone has a nose tape brand out there and fancies,
I've got a nice roll of fluorescent yellow gaffer tape here, which I'm sure would work just as well.
well, I've in asking Max to be my doubles partner,
There was
there was a
one rule
clause.
I made.
There was a clause.
You're not allowed to wear that nose tape with me.
Could tell who wears the trousers. And it's not me. But we have another question, moving swiftly on, because I don't want to dwell on that one, from Jonah. Do you find this sport is easier for squash or lawn tennis players?
It's a tricky one.
So I think the hardest aspect to get a grip of in this game is the walls.
And lawn tennis players like to volley, so then they just take it out of the air.
Yeah, but it means that they don't get that comprehension
I think it's a very...
of the walls because they're kind of taking it early. I'd say squash.
Chase, worst.
I think
Probably.
squash definitely just a little bit, just purely down to the walls. In Tuxedo we have a lot of golfers who are new to sport. I actually love teaching golfers because it's actually very similar to a golf swing in the way the hips move and the shoulder turns.
Yeah.
It's almost like a little chip at the side of a green is a court tennis forehand. in
Yeah,
my
and
opinion.
you'll see, we had this discussion actually today as we went to a golf sim.
Yeah,
There were quite a few players, great players, who have been sort of plus handicaps in golf, and plus
we did talk about
handicaps.
this, yeah. How many
in
players have been
previous.
plus handicap in court tennis and golf?
And
Not many.
This is a great one for the live chat. If anyone wants to put in some suggestions,
Yes.
we'll kick you off with a bit of obvious one.
Nikki Howell.
Nikki Howe. Rumour of Lockie Dukar.
Rumour. Conor Medlow, possibly. I know that I'm pretty sure he got to a plus in tennis, and I know that he's a pretty handy golfer.
Yeah. I think soon I'm going to put this out as a hot take, Henry's hot take.
Go on.
Reece Williams has the potential, I think, to get
Is he a good golfer?
down. Reece is a pretty good golfer. He holds the course record at the Royal Melbourne
All right, so yeah,
course,
he's good.
so he's
He's pretty good.
pretty flipping good.
I mean,
And
I was
he's
actually
playing a lot at the moment and improving quickly.
talking to Tim in the car. Funnily enough, we had
How-
12
sorry.
hours to talk about.
Side note, how many times have they missed under that? Like, not in like
Well, it is a bit smaller than everywhere else.
no, but they're like
Oh, on the edge, yeah.
inches out.
Agreed. But yeah, I was talking to Tim, and he was telling me that Pete Bostwick, I think he played in a US Open tennis and US Open golf in the same year.
Wow.
I guess in the 50s, maybe. I'm not sure on dates, but it's pretty impressive.
It's pretty impressive.
So I guess he's one.
Ollie Pridmore's stuck in one. Future, Max Truman.
I better start playing some more golf then.
And
tennis.
realism.
Yeah.
Bill Tilden. Bill Tilden. I don't know who
No idea.
that is, I'm afraid. Tim Carroll.
I'll take the suggestion.
Nigel Pendry says Pete Bostwick underscored Jack Nicklaus in the US Open.
That's pretty good. You must know who Jack Nicklaus is. Come on. One of the best golfers of all time.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, Pete Bostwick.
But keep those suggestions coming in. We've got another question, of course. Sip asking me, why do I wear an Allen Iverson shooting arm sleeve?
Probably for your tennis elbow or your
Prevention of. I play a lot of sport, obviously, and now that I've started working at a club, I'm very conscious that when I'm training and coaching, I don't want to be using my arm too much and putting too much stress through it. So I just found that it's a helpful way for me to just feel a bit more confident on court with my arm. I've never really had a few issues growing up, just with tennis elbow, but nothing too substantial. And I just prevention really, as opposed to John Lumley, who wears the sleeves. So he's known for he's worn one leg sleeve,
One arm sleeve.
Because I believe, and anyone do correct me if I'm wrong, because he, watched a lot of basketball and the players do that, and he thinks it looks good.
Lost it worse than
I don't know if that's true or not, so I can't make a comment.
Chase the last gallery.
But obviously works.
It does. Here we go, last gallery. Poop serves come in. Oh, and it smashed the net cord.
Score is deuce.
Back to deuce, another tight start to the set. Each set has had a tight start, and then Lewis seems to get a grasp of it.
1-2.
Not a good ball there from Lewis.
Chase. Better than 6.
And a good low force there to
Deuce.
swap ends with 2 chases at deuce. And this first one, Leon's certainly going to look to attack at 1 and 2. He's either going to try and bite in a cut volley, or I'd guess slightly more likely on a quite quick bouncy court like this, attack that dead on. So Lewis is likely not to serve something long. He probably won't serve a railroad here.
1-2.
Saying that, okay, thanks Lewis. That made me look silly for a second as you moved to the left. Yeah, there we go, keeping it off that back wall. But the slippy penthouse has brought it there, and Leon on a great angle for that force onto Lewis's backhand body, giving him the edge on this first game with a better than 6 chase. So yeah, do keep questions coming in the chat. Max has head off, and he will be back very shortly. I think he's either gone, well, he told me that he's gone to use the facilities, but I'm guessing he's probably just gone to get some food from the buffet. And Ollie Pridmore has asked whether he's been on court yet. I can answer that for him. He has been on, I believe... Okay, I can't completely answer it for him, but he's definitely been on this morning. He was on with Josh Dodgson before he got his set against John, which was a fantastic result. 6-5 in that first set to Josh before John got a little bit more used to that court. But it was a fantastic match. And then, yet again, another edge of that girl,
15-all.
which is starting to look smaller and smaller. Having played, a few matches on this court this tournament, I can tell you it is very small. I struggled to hit it.
Check. Yeah.
Here we go, Leon's got that first game of the set. And a 1-yard chase. Oh my. Wow. What a rest. Max has just walked back in and asked me whether he's just hit a Tampa Post. Yes, he has. In Robert Fay fashion. Wow. Oh my. Annoyingly,
Tennis royalty.
it was, yeah, court tennis royalty and Rob Fay. But annoyingly, it was quite deep. Lewis had that shot at the grill, and he'll be disappointed to miss that as Leon
Sort of
sets
long rally
a
as well.
second good chase in the set, looking to put more of a foothold on this third set, which, of course, is vital for him. Max is back, if you couldn't tell from me saying that he's come back. So any more questions, do come through. Ollie asked whether you've actually been on court yet. I think you've only been
Once
on
this
once.
morning.
There you go. I was correct.
Hit with Dodgson. It was fun.
Good effort from Lewis there.
Lost it. Ball up.
Yeah, I was saying you've clearly
Nice.
taught Dodgson a lot if he's getting a set off Lumley in that hour.
30-15, chase, half a yard.
Another good chase. And this one, Lewis is certainly going to be aiming for that dead on. Ooh, and misses high once more.
Smoked it.
Lands straight in the net.
40-15.
40-15 for Leon. Oh. Snuck in.
30-40. Worse than the last.
A nice little chase there for Lewis. He'll be pleased to get this serving end. Having changed at 15 all previously of 2 good chases. I think 40-30 down, but with the serving end back, he'll be pretty pleased, given the prior contact.
Oh, flicked over his head.
Game. Adds 2 games to up.
And it's 2-love to Leon.
Door.
Gavin has said it feels a pity not to accommodate weather delays, because he would love to have seen you play, Max.
I would have loved to have played as well. But unfortunately, we cannot control Mother Nature. As much as it
Certainly.
would be fun if we could.
Bubble.
Wow, I mean, it would be. But that, I mean, it doesn't really affect us in this sport. In the cold
No.
winds of Chicago, an indoor sport is pretty ideal, to say the least.
That's for sure.
Is level.
It's wet England as well.
Chase
It's
the door.
brilliant. I mean,
I
we had
remember
like
going to matches in England and it's raining on court.
on-court
Oh yeah.
leaks
Through the
or
roof.
sweat,
Through the roof. Well, both actually.
because
A lot
court
of
sweat
sweat.
as well when they're kind of going hot, cold. Oh, that's a great ball there from
Played.
Leon.
15 love. Hazard. Second gallery.
And he's got a good... He's put his leg down, put his foot down in this set, Leon. Trying out a new serve here,
Just nearly gone in.
which has nearly
Oh.
gone in, but
Nearly got him.
bounces up.
Chase 15 all.
And that is, well, a formality in the sport. The odd bounces that you're going to have to just accept sometimes, and Leon has done just that.
Yeah.
I mean, easy to complain about as he serves that ball into one of the columns, one of the rafters up top. It's a good ball.
Oh,
Leon was surprised that came over.
and Leon's been surprised. A lot of these balls have come back. Oh, and the easy one. It's always the easy ones.
I'd argue that wasn't the easiest. It was coming
Easier
across
than all of
Lewis,
them.
but
Easier than the rest of them.
certainly. So I've got a question for you, Max, from myself. And it's kind of tees off from this idea of the balls being sort of irregular at times, and we create the balls, us professionals, so
They're not really perfect.
they're not never going to be perfect. But you know, you get these kind of impulsive bounces from them. And what is this? I heard about some kind of ball unity project.
So in the US, for all the events, pro events in the US, there was a vote on whether the balls should be made by each club for each event for where it is, whether one person makes the cores and then they get sent to the club and then sewed by the club that the event's at, or whether someone just makes the whole thing from scratch and sews them for each event as well. So I think the final decision was that the cores are made by one person, which is, I believe, Tony Hollins.
Yeah.
At the moment. So he makes the cores and then sends them off to the club as the cores, and then once they get to the club, which the tournament is being held, the pros of that club then sew them.
And what constitutes...
Yeah.
I'm for context, I know the answer just before people come at me. What constitutes to a core of a real court tennis ball? So what makes up that core
So
that
the
you're
core
mentioning?
is made from grinded up wine corks. It's about 18 grams, 18 to 22 grams maybe of cork, which is then either placed into, at Tuxedo we use cling film. So we put 18 grams of grinded up cork into cling film and make it into a ball, which we then tie using the string, so then it's round.
And every court does it differently, as you said. So
Yeah, so like
Tuxedo
uses cling film, some use old ball covers.
That's what we do at the oratory.
The cloth, the old ones that come off the balls that were out there before. It's then wrapped in what we call like ball webbing, which is kind of like a thin bandagey sort of thing, I guess, which is wrapped around to make it bigger. And then finally it's tied, so it's super round, super tight, and that makes up the core just before they sort of hammer the...
Sorry, but that
cricket.
wasn't top drawer, it was top shelf, that one, Max.
Top shelf? Very high shelf then.
I'd argue a shelf's higher than a drawer, so it's like...
Depends what you're talking about.
Like a... Wait, if you...
I know what a shelf is, I'm just saying. Oh, back all boast.
Hello. Leon did not like that. Tried to ruin Lewis's clip for the Instagram.
That definitely deserves the fire emoji.
Certainly. I think you could see on the forecast there, when that ball came back, Leon's eyes probably lit up thinking, where can I put this?
Yeah.
It's an amazing get from Lewis, don't get me wrong, but just because of how difficult that ball is to return, he's just got to pop it up, and Leon's done well to capitalise on it. Oh, good ball there. Needed that as Leon's getting a little bit of momentum in this set. The first time we've seen a significant set of games to love lead.
gallery, 2 chases.
And it has a chase, which I'd say Leon's probably not too disappointed about.
No.
1 chase already. Hazards are beatable. There we go, a replay of that backwall boast, and then Leon
wellies it into that grill.
Oh my. Okay, we have 43 of you in the chat. I think we've heard from around, I'd say 10, 15 different people. We want to hear more. We want more questions, more comments,
Chase, the second gallery.
hot takes, whatever. Send them through as we continue to enjoy the third set of this great
Oh,
affair.
drop shot. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, do you reckon Lewis there was covering his head or going for the ball?
15, Hazard, the
I think he was
first
trying to
gallery.
survive there.
Yeah.
Good shot from Leon, though.
Yeah. But Lewis was quick with his reaction to get to
time
that
was
drop
pretty
shot.
good. Oh, and again?
One chase.
It's just mean.
one.
It's just mean.
That is
40, 15.
a ball that you don't tend to see. Leon's had a few points here. It's looking almost exhibition-like tennis.
Justice.
30, 40.
Has he gone for another one?
Probably.
That's the difference on the volley. It's tough, but when you've got a bit of time,
It's a good get.
it's a great get. It's gone again.
Ding, ding, ding.
Lewis harvesting up that easier ball, putting it into that winning gallery.
Winning gal.
even.
A lot of grunting going on out there.
Getting tired.
Get over. Oh, that's great length. Great length.
Advantage.
And Lewis,
Would you dare to do a drop shot in this game?
Oh, probably not. I just don't trust my touch, I'll be honest. I think it's a tricky one to go for, and I mean, Leon's executed them well enough. The second one was brilliant because I
Yep.
don't think anyone expected it. However, I think the first one, it was a good shot because Lewis was drawn forwards, and from the
it's-
position he hit that
It's a
ball.
sentiment to his bravery, that's for sure.
Right, exactly, but when
I'd
Lewis
say that's
got
pretty
to that,
brave.
but you see where you get that ball, especially in that first one, which normally we don't see the replay of. Lewis has to hit up,
Yeah.
and that's why Leon managed to, there you go, smack that ball back into the main wall.
Advantage receiver. Chase, Hazard, second gallery.
Oh, Leon smart. Needed that on a hazard chase as well.
Yeah.
Tight serve and then put away the volley.
Yeah. Been a real battlefield out there today.
It has.
Very tight. I mean, Leon taking the lead in a set for the first time, or at least a good.
A substantial lead
Substantial
for
lead.
any player, really.
Yeah.
But Lewis
I
is
obviously getting my information wrong.
really put a bit of a pause on this momentum. Whether he wins this game or not, having lots of kind of juice advantages is going to be helpful just to slow Leon in his tracks. And he's won the serve, which is
They both
fairly
are,
useful.
both are thirsty to hit that winning gallery, but
Certainly.
missing a little bit short and hitting a lot of second galleries hazards.
I mean, electing to hit the winning gallery is always coming at that risk.
It's always coming at that risk, yeah, especially here with the super high ledges.
Yeah.
Feels like I have to jump to get a ball out of the dead on.
Advantage to the server.
Well, you're a bit
Hazard,
short,
second
so
gallery.
bit of an eyebrow raise there from you as I put out a bit of a diss. There we go.
Wowza.
Finally, someone's got that winning.
1 game to 3.
And Lewis has got that
Just
game
that time
all important.
Sliding it by the Hazzy gallery post.
Leon's looking for the ball, but I don't think it's in there anymore.
No, I hope that was currently sat in the winning gallery just
I don't
behind the
know if you
netting
can
sign.
quite see in the stream.
I mean, I'm hoping that net, if they keep on smashing that winning gallery, I hope that net holds. Otherwise,
Well, at least
probably
Ryan's first in the
Ryan's
firing line.
first in the firing line,
Then
and then
you,
me.
then me.
So
So I'm happy.
but Henman
Feeling
has got a
comfortable.
big head over here, so
There's no need. Oh,
and again.
he wants it.
15 love.
Yeah, Ryan says a lot of cables protecting us, but I mean, you've seen how hard these boys can hit the ball.
Yeah,
Thank you. Hazard back now.
definitely was.
Yeah.
15 love.
Okay, we have some more people in the chat. Brilliant. Pointing out many may be watching on a TV and can't chat. Which is fair. I mean,
So Mr. Pridmore in the chat again.
it probably is.
What's he asking now?
Thoughts on all previous matches today? Bryn v... Well, there have been 3 previous matches, haven't there, Prid? Should be paying a bit more attention.
I only know that Ben won the last one. I don't
You
really
don't
know
know any of them?
what else happened. I mean,
So
we've been doing a lot
Bryn-
of exploring Chicago
We
today,
have
so
been, so we've struggled to keep
to be
up with
fair,
it.
you've been walking around with your phone.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit addicted to sport, hence come for the annual event here. Well, not annually to Chicago, but the US Open, which is my first one.
Hazard.
But the first one of the day, I believe, was John. John Lumley against Dodgen.
Oh yeah, John and Dodgy.
Which
Dodgy,
Dodgen
surprisingly,
got
I
a
actually do
quick,
remember this one actually.
quick good start to.
Now you say it. Won that first set.
That's a good ball
Which was
first.
pretty shocking, I think.
30 love.
I think fair to say. I mean, he
I mean, he managed
deserved
to
it.
steal it just
He
6-5, right?
Stole it 6-5, but he was
Lead.
5-3 up. That's testing my
Lamas
memory.
was or Dodgy?
Dodgy. So I'd say it's hardly a steal.
Well,
And then Bryn Bertie, that was one where we were playing
what is
golf.
going on here? Jump. Oh,
Yeah,
it just
good
made
length.
it. There's some strange stuff going on out here. Swinging hard.
And we're being teased here by someone who fortunately does not have their name in their YouTube handle, who says, "How was this evening's RCOC buffet dinner? Did it live up to its
I hope so. I hope it
reputation?"
lives up to its reputation when we finally get down there.
Certainly, but
I am starving.
yeah, we have not
But
yet gone down.
I'm sure it will live up to its reputation. I've heard very good things.
Oh, it's good leave. But
So-
I can't wait to get down there and.
So, man, I was told that they shut the buffet at 9:15, so
Oh God.
we're getting close. I may have to call in some air support and
I think we might have to do that now. Wonders of technology is we can. So
can send a little message down.
I think you've got to get the text out, Max. We can do a food review as well on stream.
30-15. Server leads. Check the last.
Ryan has not said that we can't do one. We can do it. Brilliant. Lovely. Send us down.
Send us down with a walkie-talkie.
Just give us a GoPro. Start a vlog channel. Let us know if you'd like that in the live chat. A little Max
can
and
be
Henry
just you.
vlogs. Okay. This is what we're saying about you being boring.
30.
Just got to, you know. Ollie
More important
Pridmore's
things to do.
asked you a very important question, which is clearly relevant.
Does he wear a nose tape?
No, I don't. Hence the nasally voice.
If he had a cold, he may have to.
Okay. 4 games to 1.
It is 4-1 to Leon. Lewis had his chances.
He did. It's been some great rallies. Oh.
Ryan has given us, it has allowed us to be excused. However, I am a lover of commentary. Max is obviously going to go get food. You need it.
Well, we got a big match tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta go get some food.
That's true.
But I can always go down and get you some.
I would appreciate that. Bit of like carbs maybe for tomorrow.
Steak. Protein, baby.
Protein, baby.
No wonder you can't hit the ball over 100 miles an hour.
Right, time. I definitely can. It's a good ball there. 2 good chases. Foothold in this game.
Yeah, I think Leon has a very unique playing style.
He does, but you see it from kind of Tim. I mean, you're pretty similar to Leon in the way you play, but I think the way he wraps on that
that's
ball,
what I'm saying.
that
Like, he
volley.
hits a lot of, top spinners, different types of stuff. But I guess it's high risk, high reward, right?
I mean, yeah, exactly. And so far this set,
Score is level. Chase 2 and 3.
it's been a pretty positive experience for him.
At the moment, yeah. Just sticking with that serve.
The poop, brilliant. It's a good get.
Out of court.
Out of court though, great pressure from Lewis.
15 love. Chase
He needs
1,
to
2.
really try and get this game together or he's going to be in a lot of trouble. But then again, he does have
He's got a
a
decent
2-game
Yeah.
advantage, but
Stroke. Yeah. 30 up.
that is a claim. I think Leon went into that corner.
Early premature call from Leon. I don't actually think it had bounced twice or hit him yet before he said lost it. I think he was just getting into that corner and hoping.
I mean, I didn't see it hit him, but given that he wasn't too crazy on questioning that, I'm pretty sure that's a brilliant call there. And you got to be careful. This ball does bounce around and tends to see a lot of unfortunate strokes when you're trying to leave the ball, but I don't think he was trying to leave that one.
Last gallery. 2 chases.
2 chases. Lewis gets the serving end. Get a bit of momentum here. Leon with some beautiful like ballet footwork there to finish off. He was,
Must be in the mood for dancing later.
well, I mean, I think he's going to be on a bit of a leash from Shanks, given that they're playing tomorrow
That's
early.
fair point. Fair point. Never know. He may get dancing downstairs after the buffet,
Chase 3.
if we ever get there,
Or
or if he ever gets
if
there.
he can pull off a comeback from here,
Then he definitely deserves
Yeah.
the buffet food. That's for sure.
but from 2 sets to love down, a minority of cases do succeed, but you never know. It's the beauty of sport. Oh, great cut. That was an important one as well, because now it's 30 all as opposed to 40-15.
Yeah.
Last
Kinda
calorie to beat.
noticed this court as well doesn't have. Well, I mean, they obviously have the Billy the dog as a picture.
Yeah, some
and
courts like RTC go for kind of
Crown
crowns.
C court has a crown.
Radley have snakes and birds, and Oratory have just tons of stickers that say
Yes,
Oratory
they
School in
have
case you lost.
Billy the rat dog here, and have you actually noticed on the
bandos.
bando they have a couple of little rats?
You can
I only
see
noticed
one.
that today.
If you look above last gallery there, Ryan, please can you just keep this? You can see like above that kind of yard worse than last, you can see a little black spot
Black
on the bando.
smash, yeah, that's rats running down.
Ryan,
Right.
camera 2 now, please. Thank you. I don't know what camera that is, but it is it
It is
camera
camera
2?
two,
Oh,
wow.
come on.
And some balls, please, chaps. 2 games.
Alright, now
to
we've got to
4.
bring some more balls down to the dead on.
Is that actually camera 2, Ryan? Oh, brilliant. Just a natural.
What did you say the name of that serve was again?
What, the African hunting dog?
Yeah, that one.
Not
I haven't
the
seen
boot.
that's the kind of thing that Leon would do, I think.
It is the kind of thing. Or like you'd go kind of giraffe, leaping frog. That That's a great name as well.
That's a pretty good one, actually. The giraffe, or as Kim Kilgore in Tuxedo calls it, the elephant, or something like that. She calls it another big African animal.
Yeah.
Score is 2 games to 4. Level.
All right, Hemant, what other events this year are you planning to participate in?
I've got a very fortunate gig at the Oratory.
Yeah, you've done a few this year already.
And Rob and Claire are very kind to give me as much time to play as many different events as possible. So you name it, I'll be there. I'm planning on doing, 0 to 9s. We're hosting the spring challenge, the More Family Office Spring Challenge now this year, which last year was the Summer Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done that a couple of times.
Pretty hard to hit fault up high, and the beams are pretty small.
They are pretty small.
And through the beams is in.
Managed it. But yeah, events wise, no more opens this season. But there is.
Count as a season.
I'm saying, but that's true. I do football season because I'm that way inclined.
Fair. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm saying French is the first of the season.
First of the season.
In September.
So very Premier League type.
Speaking of football, this one you'll quite enjoy as well.
What football are we talking about? The real football?
Yeah. Like real tennis, real football.
Alright.
This isn't like a GOAT debate or anything. Isn't it so much better when because you've experienced, you were in Paris.
Yeah.
You live in America now. Have you been to Australia to compete yet?
No.
You should. Brilliant. So much, like, the TV, the quality of kind of footwork coverage is so much better away from the UK. Like, in these clubs, there's a massive paywall in England, and...
Oh, right. Like, yeah, they show all the 3 p.m. games out here. It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I do work Saturdays and Sundays, though, so I don't get to watch them.
Sure. You'll know that
my lunch break is always pretty fun.
Yeah.
Watching Spurs get relegated, hopefully.
Credit to Adam Player, he's a Spurs fan.
It's unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate.
Here we go.
Ryan Carey,
One of the
you
rats.
continue to amaze us. There is a rat.
One of the Chicago Rats.
What? Ryan, that's just fantastic. You just knew it was going to happen. You knew we were going to bring it up.
Chase 1 and 2. Lost it.
You've got to go for it. You've got to go for it on a short chase like that. Lewis is certainly catching up this set.
Leon going for that two-handed backhand.
Chase, 7-2.
B2.
40-15, 1 chase.
Lewis, credit where credit's due, got back to that serving end.
And he has points for 3-4 now as well. Slowly making a comeback in this set.
Chase better than 2.
Better than 2. Lewis defending with a poop. What a serve.
They're both going for it now.
Oh, you could hear that was close.
Lost it.
You could also see it. But
Games to 4.
3-4.
Lewis at the serving end.
It's getting very similar to the neighbouring sets now.
Yes, it is.
Getting a lot tighter again.
Where is your money?
On this set or
on this set?
I think Lou's got it. I think he's gritty, fights, and he's. That's pretty good there.
That's a good start from Leon towards proving you wrong there, Max. We have a question, which goes to you, not to me. Any idea of what Leon and Lewis's current rank and handicaps are, Max?
Rank, I think Those like world number 10 maybe.
Yes, definitely 10.
I think.
Very
I don't know
honest
what his
from those
handicap. I assume his handicap's around a 1-ish.
Yes.
I think.
Oh, hello.
There we go.
Oh, Guten Tag.
Singles world ranking number 10. He is a
Minus
minus
or
not
plus?
before. Does that mean he's a plus or?
I think that means he's a 0.4.
I think that's what it means.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he is 6'1", generous, very generous. I think we all we we did those ourselves. Hence Benedict Yorston, shout out to him who should be asleep. Says he's 6'1",
and
despite
there's
being
Leon.
short. Leon is a 1.8.
It's number 7. So
Yes, mate.
it's pretty even.
Pretty tight.
15 love.
Pretty even.
Serve lead. Chase Benham 2.
Both British.
Leon's defending 2 good chases here. Oh, his poop just missed.
You're such a child.
I'm loving it. Oh, good ball.
But all the names of the serves you could.
Oh,
It's like a safari, right?
Exactly.
You have the African wild dogs or whatever you call it. What is it?
African hunting
dog. Sorry.
Come
The giraffe.
Yeah.
Whatever the leaping frog.
Yeah.
The viper.
Viper. Brilliant. Boomerang to just kill them all. There's not a kangaroo in there.
One chase.
Oh, that's a great ball.
15, 30.
Leon looking to put an end to Lewis's short passage of play where he's dug his way back into this set. And that
big
serve
40, 15.
has disrupted the rhythm successfully.
Leon trying to make a good recovery in this set after losing the last couple of games.
Oh, that's a great ball. Beautiful. Apparently,
Game. 5 games to 3.
well, Matt Parkman has said, is it not just a hunting dog? And he didn't think there was an African half to it. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Apparently it's just a hunting dog. I think its full
have no
name is the
idea.
African hunting dog.
15 love.
That would be where my money is. But equally, I think it's probably shortened to hunting dog because it was a bit of a mouth water. Or mouth full to get your head around.
Yeah.
All up. Thank you.
I actually think it might be time to start asking people for a few favours to bring some food to us because Leon is 5'3",
Yeah, I think
30
I'm
level.
gonna-
You're going to go?
I'm gonna head down after
Wow.
this set, I think.
There is no passion there from you.
Again, I've got a big match to prepare for tomorrow. I need to
I'm
fuel
standing
up.
beside you during this match. But tennis comes first.
It's fine.
Ooh,
You've played
Leon's.
4 matches already. I can do all the running this time.
Yeah. Let's shake on that.
15,
Thank you very
30.
much.
Fine by me. Oh,
Nope.
looks like he's gonna go for it.
Nope.
Go on, go on, go on. Oh, just gone sidewall. Set point.
Set point.
DOS to play with.
Okay, chase it up.
Ooh, that was tight.
Yeah. That's very close to calling that game and the set. But he went for a yard chase instead.
Yeah.
So Leon here. He's got 2 points.
40,
The
15.
first one's going to be tough, but I'm guessing we're going to see
Yeah.
him force this ball, try to hit that dead on. Let's see. Bobble comes in, looks long. That's a perfect
good.
bobble. Got the physics right on that one. Got that angle bang on. 30-40. Might go for it again, you know. And he does so. And Leon gives that one away in a pretty irresponsible manner. Goes for that boast, maybe trying to set another chase. But it's back to deuce. That's more like it. Great ball.
Advantage.
And Lewis strokes that one. And it is advantage. Set point.
Oh, it's dumped.
Back into the net.
Definitely needs to project that volley a bit higher.
Yeah. That's a good ball, that boast, because, you know, you've got so many plethora of options again. You've got down the line, cut volley, the most common one. There you go.
Advantage.
Lewis, happy to see Leon put the ball into the net once more. So he's now got a game point to bring it closer in this set.
No.
And you can see there, without really seeing that kind of, I mean, just from how Leon's really kind of forced his racket down there, you can see how much spin's going to be on that ball. So it's hard to get to. He's moving quick, which is why Lewis wasn't able to go to that ball before it got to the back wall, which I'd assume he would have liked to have done. But leaving that ball is always going to cut down, always going to be difficult.
Advantage.
That kind of cut just adds extra layer of difficulty there.
Oh.
Worst one to defend. Oh, and that ball came at some speed.
Okay.
Some
4
speed
games to
there.
5.
4-5. Max is off to go and get some food. And he's being replaced.
Love.
15 love, Leon, in this very important game. Oh, that's a good ball. Creeps over. It's a good get there, Lewis. Wow, it's a great rest. Oh, what a rest. And what a way to introduce my new guest beside me, Barney Tamfield. How are you doing?
Henry, great to be here next to you. What an exciting moment to step in.
No, danger end of the third set. It's just, oh. It's a good ball there from Lewis. Seeing Leon's off. So Barney, you've been downstairs to the buffet, I'm guessing.
I have done. Have you?
I have not.
I think we
Put me out of my misery. How's it going?
we need to get someone up here for you.
No, it's okay. I'm enjoying it.
More than the hard worst.
How did you find it? Did you enjoy it?
This club is something else, particularly in a lot of aspects, but their culinary side is probably second to none. So
I would take that as a yes. I think you have enjoyed it.
tell me about this match a little bit here, though. Obviously, Lewis came out screaming, but
Yeah,
Leon,
so-
you gotta, he's traditionally he's got the upper side of this arrangement, and 5-4, 15 all. Where's your money here?
We discussed at about maybe 4-2, 4-3 to Leon. Max and I agreed Lewis has a very good record when it comes to kind of tight sets. However, I think Leon could definitely push him here. He's got the attacking game for it.
I hope no one at home is going anywhere for the next couple hours. Ryan settled in, as usual.
Certainly. Leon here to beat more than the other worse. That's a good ball, and that's going to do it.
Wrong foot at
30
him.
all.
Pull up, please.
I think it looks like these guys have given up trying to cut it around too much.
Score is 30 all.
I think they're probably quite tired at this stage.
This is not what we want to. This is not how we teach it at home, is it?
It's not. I mean, well, the kids at the oratory where I work are accustomed to seeing lots of rod play, and so they're all keen to kind of bang it around and try and
30.
learn from, well, the master himself. Not to praise him too much, but Leon brings up a set point.
That's very nice.
And that is an amazing put away from Lewis. That point was interesting, to say the least. Great serve. Left Leon having to just kind of push it back up. And sometimes if the ball's moving slow, it's hard to put a bit more pace into it. But Lewis did well to kind of get a grasp of that point eventually and put it away. Leon.
Wow.
And a point for 5 all. Oh, Leon smart. And the gallery sounded like a lot of Schenkman there. Very happy to see that one go in. It's a beautiful shot.
Rob would watch for the next 3-4 hours if he could.
Ooh. I joined in with that one. They are all back from the buffet, exactly. Better than second was the chase off that bando. Oh, he needed that, Lewis.
He did need that.
What a great way to bring up another point to take it to 5 all in this third set.
Who's in worse physical shape here in terms of
How the match has kind of come out.
progressing?
Leon took a 4-1 lead this set. Lewis battled back to 3-4 before Leon took it to 5-3. So Lewis has kind of got a bit more momentum behind him. And out of 5 all, I don't know, I think it's any man's game. These two are both good on a 5 all game.
Advantage to the receiver.
It's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. That is 5 games all.
Wow. Very exciting here.
Deciding game in this third set.
Wow, that could be big. See, it's a big get from Leon there,
Huge gap.
using the whole court. It's interesting, you know, Leon's obviously had some shoulder problems over the last few years.
Chase.
Sidewall being featured pretty heavily here. Probably not exactly to his liking. You find it better skipping on this penthouse or straight onto the sidewall?
I'm enjoying skipping
Yeah.
because I think it's quite slippy. So if you get rip on it, get that spin, then it carries to that back wall
Yeah.
and carries and can have the odd
Last
slight
bounce.
hiccup that puts off a cut volley.
Yeah, exactly.
But Leon's opting for the sidewall this game.
Oh no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Leon thought he was in a lot of trouble there. Could have been flush in that back wall, but took that second bounce. Here's a replay of
That's a great.
That grill.
That's a big shot from Lewis right there.
in a lot of trouble in that backhand corner, but he's found a way, as he so often does. People in the chat asking for some food footage. I'm afraid Max forgot to take the GoPro down to the buffet.
Score is
But
15
two
all.
good chases here.
Betting 2.
Lewis looks in good shape. Better than 2 and 2 and 3.
We're going bobble here. Gonna make that last bounce awkward.
That's
Oh, did he need to play that? Probably.
Lost it. Felt great.
That's well played from Lewis. I think he probably
And
did.
15,
Leon
Chase,
bites
2 and
that
3.
ball. So if it, I mean, can't recall. It was close to getting to that back wall, but might have bounced twice before. But 2 and 3.
Oh,
That's a great ball from
game of
Leon.
inches.
Game of inches indeed. Lewis is just under that net cord. at
Did I use
31.
inches in England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not like.
No.
Ooh, it's a big call.
Chase 2.
Big call.
Still 2.
Use kilograms or stones or pounds? What do you
Kilograms,
use?
kilograms, centimeters, miles.
Ready all.
So you're all messed up.
I mean, what do you use for temperature? What temperature does water freeze at, Barney?
Correct.
0.
Oh, is it the same?
That was a trick question.
Oh, okay. What temperature does it boil at?
Like 100 and,
1 chase.
was it 192 or something like that?
Wouldn't it be nice if it boiled at 100 exactly?
I don't know.
It'd be convenient, wouldn't it?
I feel like breads mess you guys up.
Mate, the Celsius wasn't. I think we've kind of taken a bit away from this set. It is match point currently.
Match
when we're
point,
talking
chase
about
2.
Brexit.
Receiver leads. Chase 2.
I bet you it's not the match. How about that? We got a lot more to go. Maybe I'm wrong.
Lewis proves you wrong there. And that is game, set, and the match. What a fantastic match. 3 tight sets. The players embrace the net. 6-4, 6-3, 6-5 in Lewis's favour.
That will be big for Lewis. That will
will
change
be-
his trajectory for a lot of tournaments to come.
I think, I mean, it's a good win taking out somebody ranked ahead of you. And I think he'll be incredibly pleased with that. And, well, I have certainly enjoyed my time here. Let's see what we are at the clock. Just over 2 hours. Barney, you've been here for about 5 to 10 minutes. You've already brought up Brexit. So it's got quite touchy quite quickly, but it's been good fun. And I hope everyone at home has enjoyed. Lewis Williams through to the quarterfinals in straight sets against Leon Smart.
Have a good night, everyone.